How's it going? This is the learning target for the week. If you're having any trouble with it, um, I'm gonna go over it right now. If we can get, hopefully we can get it all right. Looks like we're in there. There we go. All right. So when multiplying fractions, first thing we have to do is change to improper fractions. 6 times 4 is 24, plus 3 is 27 fourths. 8 times 9 is 72, plus 2 is 74 ninths. You can cancel vertically or diagonally. One of the numbers must be in the numerator and one in the denominator. I notice 4 and 74 are even. 2 goes into 4 twice. 2 goes into 74 37 times. The greatest common factor of 9 and 27 is 9. 9 goes into 9 once, into 27 3 times. I can't cancel that way. Multiply the numerators, 111. Multiply the denominators, 2. 2 goes into 110 55 times. I have 111, so there's 1 left over. Division's pretty much the same except for step 2. First step, same. Multiply and get improper fractions. 30 plus 2 is 32 thirds. Divided by 6 plus 1 is 7 thirds. The only difference between multiplying and dividing is this step. Keep 32 thirds, change from division to multiplication, and flip 7 thirds to the reciprocal, 3 sevenths. Now it's multiplication. I can cancel. 3 goes into 3 once. 7 is prime and it's not a factor of 32, so I multiply. 32 times 1 is 32. 1 times 7 is 7. 7 goes into 28 4 times, and so 28 plus 4 would give me those 4 extra to get to 32. All right, percent discounts. This is a newer concept this week. They know to write the amount off over the regular price. This is like the formula to find the percent discount. So then you have to read the problem and find these two items. So it says Mr. B wants to buy a book at Barnes & Noble's. He got $4 off, so that's the amount off off a book that was priced at $20. So the regular price is $20. He's going to get it for $16, but the regular price is $20. So then I'm going to divide the numerator by the denominator. For me, I would probably simplify. I know if I can get my denominator to 10, it's easy to write the decimal. So that would be 2 tenths. 0 and 2 tenths. Move the decimal 2 to the right. I get 20% discount. And here's another percent discount, the amount off. The last problem, it gave us the amount off and the regular price. For this one, we have to find it. It does give us the amount off. The coupon is for $9.90. But the sale price is $35.10. So to find the regular price, we have to add the $9.90 back to the sale price, and you will get $45. If we take the numerator, $9.90 divided by 45, 45 doesn't go into 9, but it goes into 99 twice. I have 9 left over, drop the 0. 45 goes into 90 twice, and I get 90 with nothing left over. Oh my goodness. The decimal is 22 hundredths. My kids just have this passion for 22. They get so excited every time they see it. I don't know what it is, but it's kind of growing on me as well. Move the decimal 2 to the right, and I get a 22% discount. Look at that. We love that number. And then now probability is, Miss Hare, our student teacher, introduced it last week. We have experimental probability and theoretical. With experimental probability, it's the favorable outcomes over the number of trials. So if we spin this spinner, it says we spun it 25 times and we recorded the outcomes. So each time we spun it, it was one trial, and we did it 25 times. So the number of trials is 25 for the experimental probability, and the favorable outcome is how many reds do we get? In this case, we had 11. I could take 11 divided by 25, but for me, I can see if I multiply by 4, I get 44 hundredths. That allows me to easily convert to a decimal, move it 2 to the right to get the percent. This same thing for the experimental probability down here, favorable outcomes over number of trials. Again, 25, we spun it 25 times. How many were red or gray? Well, 11 were red, 4 were gray. So 11 or gray, we want to add them. 11 plus 4 is 15. Again, I can multiply them both by 4, and I get 60 over 100. 60 hundredths. Move it 2 to the right, 60%. Purple, there's no purple here. It's not even a possibility on the spinner. So 0 out of 25, which is equals 0, which is equal to 0%. Now, theoretical probability, that is different. It's favorable outcomes over possible outcomes. So with possible outcomes, we want to look at the spinner. There are 8 possible outcomes. So our denominator will be 8. The favorable outcomes, we're looking for red. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4/8 is equal to 5/10 equals to 50%. Again, theoretical the possible outcomes, 8. Red or gray, well, we have 4 red, 1 gray. 4 plus 1 is 5/8. If I divide 5 by 8, I get 0 and 625 thousandths. Move it 2 to the right, 62.5%. And for purple, there are no purple on this spinner, so it's 0 out of 8, which is equal to 0, 0%. Now, that is the fun we are having in math. And if you're having trouble with this, you're not understanding, maybe you can watch this video and go over it. All right, thanks a lot, and hopefully we'll be making some more videos in the future. Have a great day.